You guys might not know this, but then again, you probably do. I am going to gloat at this moment because back in March of 2024, there was a guy by the name of Jake Bates, played for the Michigan Panthers. Hits a 64-yard kick twice for the Michigan Panthers to give them their first win of the season in walk-off fashion. This guy here was the first person to talk about him being a Detroit Lion. We had been struggling at the kicker position. Michael Badgley, we trusted him because he helped us win our games. But Michael Badgley, we wanted somebody with power. We wanted somebody with accuracy as well. And Jake Bates made a video about him. And almost every week, I made a video about Jake Bates. And to my surprise, I'm not going to lie, did not expect Brad Holmes to do it. It's a lot of wishing, hoping. He did it. He did it. One of 4 teams to request Jake Bates services. Lions, I guess, were the most aggressive. Plus, Jake wanted to stay home. He played in Ford Field. He's familiar with it. He probably got a crib here. And his story is phenomenal. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I just found this out yesterday. 18 months ago. So we're talking about in the spring of 2023. Jake Bates is a bricklayer. Now, I've never laid bricks. I have an idea of what that is. He was a bricklayer. Hadn't kicked. Thought his NFL dream was dead. The spring league comes around, plays for the Michigan Panthers, and takes the world by storm. Comes into the Detroit Lions, and twice now has helped us win games. One was to send a game to overtime against the Rams. One was to win against the Minnesota Vikings. Jake Bates will be the Detroit Lions kicker of the future. Lions signed him to a 2-year deal. And you know what's interesting about this whole thing? Is Jake Bates, during training camp, didn't really bring anybody in. As a matter of fact, all training camp, the Detroit Lions did not bring a single kicker in to compete or back up Jake Bates. We bring in Greg Joseph. He winds up getting poached off the practice squad and put on the Giants active roster. Outside of that, we have not brought Riley Patterson back. We have not any kicker. The faith that they have shown in Jake Bates, and he has not let them down. He has 1 miss on the season, which ironically is an extra point. That's it. Dude is absolutely fantastic. Jake Bates is the man. And yes, I will claim I'm the one that was talking about him. He's not even in ES. Is he? Hold on, let me see. I am definitely getting some shirts made for Jake Bates. All right, Jake Bates. Let's take a look at his stats. Dude is outstanding. Check this out. And here's the thing, too. A lot of guys, I ain't going to call nobody by name, okay, but a lot of guys in this space wasn't feeling Jake Bates. A little quick, and I'm talking about some of the beat writers, some of the people with access to the Detroit Lions training camp and the inside information. They weren't really feeling Jakey Boy Bates, man. That's the name I gave him, Jakey Boy Bates. Look at Jakey Boy Bates. Y'all ready for this? Field goal percentage, 100. He has not missed. He has missed 1 extra point, 95%. 95%. Now, he did miss kicks in the UFL. He missed 5. He did 5 field goals. His long is 40. We playing games. He's got 50 points already. 100%. 100%. Now, granted, the Detroit Lions have had how many games outside? They only have 3 all season. That's another good thing, but we can say the same thing about Jared Goff. He's fantastic indoors. 100% in the regular season. That's not going to stay like that. He's going to miss. It's going to happen. But he didn't miss yesterday. He didn't miss against the Rams to send us to overtime. And I was at that game. Heart was in my throat, just like it was yesterday. 1 extra. If he doesn't miss the extra point, what game was that? Game log. If he doesn't miss the extra point, where was it? He missed extra point in the Arizona game, which was outside. No, I'm sorry, in the Dome. If he doesn't miss this, he is perfect on the season. Not a single miss. This guy here is doing his thing, and his story is fantastic. So how much faith did you have in Jake Bates when we brought him to Detroit? Were you buying into the hype during the offseason, during the Michigan Panthers season? Because I swear, man, I watched every single game that I could catch, I would watch, and I purposely kept track of Jake Bates. So I'm glad he's our kicker. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions sign him to a multi-year deal in the offseason. He's a kicker. He ain't going to make a bunch of money. But his story is fantastic, and look it up when you get a chance. But I think Jake Bates is going to be a Detroit Lion for a very long time.